GroovyTek.
Hi, this is Matt from GroovyTek. We started GroovyTek 5 years ago because we believed there was an opportunity for a new company to help folks from all ages become confident navigating their personal technology, smartphones, tablets, and computers. We've now conducted well over 10,000 hours of personal technology training sessions, and we are finding more and more new ways to help people learn to use their technology. Because let's face it, the big companies in Silicon Valley do not appear to be very concerned about helping people to use their products. They would rather just have us buy more and more of their products. Our culture and mission are anchored in two key words: respect and patience. I hope that any and every interaction you have with our team here at GroovyTek exemplifies both patience and respect. On behalf of GroovyTek, I thank you for your time and look forward to helping you or your loved ones navigate their personal technology journey. Thank you for participating in our GroovyTek webinar series. Our goal for the series is to directly address relevant topics with a focus on how technology can be a beneficial part of the solution. We hope that you can feel the GroovyTek approach in these webinars. We don't want to get too caught up in tech talk and would rather focus on giving you simple, relevant, and actionable information. These webinars represent an exciting way for us to share knowledge and conduct trainings virtually. The presentation you will be viewing is recorded. However, we are able to have GroovyTek trainers live during the webinar to answer any questions that you might have related to any of the topics covered. That being said, if you would like to take a topic discussed in one of the webinars a step further, please know that we have many options for you to work one-on-one with our technology trainers to address a concern or tackle a project. Again, thank you for your time. We appreciate you spending a part of your day with us. And as always, stay groovy.
Today we're going to be talking about how you can best use your personal technology to stay connected with your family and friends, whether they live across the street, across town, in another state, or even in another country. It is essential in so many ways for us to stay connected with others. Connection truly represents a basic human need, and we feel it is important to understand how technology can be used on our own terms in order to maintain a connection with others. Thankfully, with the personal technologies that are available to us, we can stay in touch with everyone in our lives with our devices. And we don't have to worry about paying long-distance fees, as almost all of these services can be used in some way for free. Whether you're using a phone, a tablet, or a laptop, there are 4 communication apps that are very beneficial to their users trying to stay connected. We'll start by talking about FaceTime. This is an Apple-only way to communicate featuring voice and video chat. Then we'll be talking about Skype. This is another way to make video calls, voice calls, and conduct text chats. Skype is a multi-platform app, meaning you can use it with Mac, Windows, or Android devices. Next, we will take a look at Facebook Messenger. You may already have Facebook, but you might have not used Messenger. If you have a Facebook account, you already automatically have access to the Messenger app. Messenger can be very useful because many of your family and friends, especially the younger generation, are already on Facebook. Your Messenger app connects you with your Facebook contacts, so you can immediately send a video, voice, or text chat to anybody who has a Facebook account. And finally, we are going to talk about WhatsApp. This is another app owned by Facebook, but it's a third-party application. It allows you to text message, send images, and even video chat through the app, as long as the other family or friend has the app installed as well. FaceTime. Let's start with FaceTime. This is a wonderful tool for Apple users and is mainly a video chat platform. You can call through FaceTime, but you'd need to use their iMessage tool to text someone. You can also conduct voice chats over FaceTime too. All this can be done as long as the other user has an Apple device. Instead of a phone call by dialing their number, you would use the FaceTime app to send them a call via voice. The video feature is also very popular. What's really fun is that the video feature allows you to talk face-to-face with another person who has an Apple device. It's like you're standing there in the room with them. The quality is usually excellent if you're at your home on Wi-Fi, and the connection is instantaneous. So when they're talking, you'll be able to see it in real time. You can even make FaceTime calls on your Mac laptop or desktop. If you don't have an iPad or a tablet, or your phone is too small for the video screen, you can use it on other devices. As long as they're Apple devices, you're good to go. For example, my sister has an Android device. I have an Apple device, so we can't FaceTime together. That's why I'm trying to talk her into upgrading to a new iPhone. For those of you who don't have Apple devices, Skype is a popular third-party platform. Maybe you have an Apple computer and all your family members prefer Android devices. Skype relies on both parties having the app installed. No matter what devices you or your family members have, Skype works across them. And if you're on an older device, Skype still works. If you're on a newer Windows 10 device, Skype usually comes pre-installed on that computer. All you need to do is set up an account. Whether you have a third-party brand tablet, computer, or smartphone, Skype is useful. To use Skype, both parties must have Skype installed. That allows you to communicate directly via the app. You must also be on Wi-Fi or have a strong cell phone signal. Again, this is a free app to use. You don't have to pay to do video chatting. One additional feature of Skype is that it can be used for texting too. You don't have to use iMessage as you do with FaceTime. That means Skype can be used for video, voice, and texting. You can message while you're chatting too. You can chat while sending pictures or videos that you want to talk about and chat over. You can also make straightforward voice calls. Maybe you just got up in the morning and want to see how your grandkids are doing. You can do a voice call via Skype. As long as they have Skype installed, it will call their Skype account. The basic features, which are voice, video, and texting, are free. However, if you'd like to upgrade, though, there are some paid features. Calling normal phone numbers, for instance, is a paid feature. Skype gives you the ability to actually call someone's phone. Maybe you have family or friends overseas and you don't have a long-distance cell phone plan. You can use Skype by minutes and call family and friends overseas. If they don't have the ability to get that app installed, you can directly call their phone number through the Skype app. Facebook Messenger. If you have a Facebook account, you are automatically signed up for Facebook Messenger. It represents an easy way to contact other Facebook users. So if your family and friends are on Facebook, you can contact them via voice or video. It is important to note that you can create an account with limited information and adjust your settings to keep your privacy intact. If you don't have the Facebook Messenger app on your phone already, you can download it from the App Store. You can use your normal Facebook login credentials, like your username and password, to log in and activate the Messenger app. When you do that, it links to your Facebook account and pulls in all your friends and family that you're connected to on Facebook. When you get started, you'll have a list of chat conversations, just like you do in a text messaging app. This allows you to connect with friends and family. In the top right of your screen, you'll see a small camera icon. Once you press it, it will instantly call them and activate your camera for a video chat. If you press the phone icon to the left, it will activate a voice call. Just like on FaceTime or Skype, you don't have to do a video call. You can do a voice-only call. The great thing about this is that it's already connected to people you know. It's much easier to gain access to them if they're already using Messenger. The caveat, of course, you must have a Facebook account. Another interesting feature of Messenger is that besides making calls and video chats, you can also send voicemails to friends. This is cool because you can record your voice saying a nice message to friends or family, and they can play it back at their leisure. Another great feature is that you can send money securely. If you want to send money to someone as a gift, or pay them back for dinner or picking up groceries for you the other day, this is the perfect way to do it. It's also known to be incredibly secure, so there's no need to worry about your messages being shared or information being compromised. Another neat feature is that you can share your location with friends. If you need to venture out somewhere and you have to do it alone, this is a great safety feature so that family and friends remain aware of where you're going. That way, they know you're safe. If you turn tracking on, particularly if you're doing an activity like hiking alone, they can trace your location and see where you ended up. You can also connect with your favorite businesses on Facebook Messenger. You may want to ask questions. Is this restaurant open for delivery? Do they serve gluten-free options? The Messenger feature helps you keep up to date and informed. It's a great way to stay connected. The final app to help you stay connected by using your personal technology that we are going to talk about today is WhatsApp. One thing people like to know about WhatsApp is that it is owned by Facebook. However, WhatsApp is a viable communication option if you don't want to have a Facebook account, since it operates as a third-party app. It's available on mobile, desktop, and web applications, which means you don't have to have a specific device to use WhatsApp. Just like Skype, you and your friend or family member both need to have WhatsApp installed on their device to be able to call each other. You can make voice calls to any phone number. The ability to connect with any phone number and any device is what really makes WhatsApp stand out. On Skype, for instance, phone calls can only be made to normal phone numbers as a paid feature. On WhatsApp, this is free. It's an incredibly popular app for people who live overseas and want to communicate with family members who live in the States or vice versa. WhatsApp gives people a way to make a free call without long-distance plans or charges. You can also communicate via video and text. You can chat with a group of up to 256 people. If you want to host a virtual family reunion, this is the perfect app for you. A great feature with WhatsApp is its default end-to-end encryption. All of the apps we've talked about are incredibly secure, but the security elements built into WhatsApp are really one of its key differentiators. You might be asking, what is end-to-end encryption? Well, here is a quick take on what that means. End-to-end encryption starts when you first send your message. Then, WhatsApp scrambles it and retranslates it back before giving it to the person on the other end. This means that if any malicious hacker tries to intercept that message, they wouldn't get your actual message. Instead, they'd receive that jumbled-up coding. Communication App Conclusion. Today, we covered a great deal of information regarding different apps focused on enabling us to stay connected with others. On your screen is a tabled spreadsheet that breaks down all the quick information you need to know to see which app might possibly work best for you. The best app for you will vary based on your priorities, your tech knowledge, what your family and friends used, and what's easier for you. As with all decisions on which technology works best for you, it is a personal decision. So here is a quick rundown on some key takeaways regarding each of these communication apps. When considering FaceTime, remember that it's Mac and iOS only. You can use it for video, audio, and text chat, but you cannot call a normal phone number. Skype is a multi-platform application, allowing you to do text chat and video audio calls. You can call normal phone numbers via a paid feature. Those are minutes that you buy, and you can call virtually any number, whether it's local or overseas. Messenger is a multi-platform app with video, text, and voice call capabilities. Again, you must have a Facebook account to use Messenger, and you can't just call any general phone number. The person you're trying to contact must have that account and must be using Facebook Messenger. Finally, WhatsApp is another multi-platform app which can be used across all of your devices. It has video, audio, and text capabilities. The really unique feature of WhatsApp is that you can call virtually any phone number for free. If you'd like to investigate other options to stay connected outside of the apps we have covered, let's say you just want to communicate via text or have a simple way to send large files, there are lots of great email providers available to you. Email is the original electronic communication tool we have, and it remains the most powerful. Email gives us the ability to send large messages, and these messages are delivered instantly. The most popular various providers are Outlook, Gmail, Yahoo, AOL, iCloud. There are multiple other email providers that you may be using. Unlike some of these apps, all of these email providers can work together, meaning you can send an AOL email to a friend that has a Gmail account. Some great uses for email are sending documents, videos, photos, and text. And of course, you don't have to just send a written message with an email. Email also enables you to attach different files. So if you want to send a photo of yourself or of something going on outside your window, you can share that with friends and family and share it with a nice message. You can send that to anybody in the world. When considering your options with emails, it might be worthwhile considering changing your email provider. Moving to Gmail or Outlook from an older email like AOL is something that we help people with every day. It is possible to transfer contacts, old emails, and more to your new account. That way you can pick up exactly where you left off, and you won't lose access to any of your information. And it is possible to have it set up so that if someone emails your old address, they will be forwarded over to your new address. Just like any technology solution, each email provider has its strengths. For instance, you may be annoyed by getting spam emails that you didn't ask for. One thing that Gmail is particularly good at is filtering out those emails. So again, your choice of provider will come down to your individual preferences and what you are comfortable with. Text messaging. Text messaging is one of the most widely used communication methods available to you today. You can send a message to anybody without needing to speak with them directly. Whether they have a flip phone or a smartphone, you can still send a text message to them. Texting is a great tool to communicate with your younger family members, such as grandchildren, because that's how you're used to communicating. They don't feel as comfortable talking on the phone, and they grew up with texting, so it is usually an easier way to stay in touch with younger generations. Another reason it is so widely used today is nowadays most people have their cell phones on them quite a bit. Sending a text message is a simple way to share information that might not merit a phone conversation. Abbreviations are also an important part of communicating, particularly if you have grandkids. Text abbreviations are faster to type. Some of them are LOL, laugh out loud, BRB, be right back, OMG, oh my gosh. If you're communicating, you may see some of these, and it's good to stay up to date on what they mean. In conclusion, as you can see, there are many technology-related products and apps dedicated to keeping people connected and filling that basic human need. It really is a matter of personal preference and taking a bit of time to understand which programs work together with your technology and the technology being used by those you want to connect with. It might be better to use email to stay connected with one group of friends, while it might make more sense to use WhatsApp to stay in touch with friends overseas, and you might just be able to develop a special connection with your grandkids by connecting with them and sharing pictures and more via Facebook Messenger. We hope that this session helped to provide an overview of the options to stay connected. Now we are going to open up the session to Q&A with our technology trainers who are on call and ready to answer your questions. Questions: is it safe to use these apps like FaceTime, Zoom, and Skype? Each app has its own different levels of security. GroovyTek believes that these apps are very safe to use, especially Apple's FaceTime. The audio and video content of FaceTime calls are protected by end-to-end encryption, so no one but the sender or receiver can access them. On the other hand, Skype does not use end-to-end encryption. However, Skype does have private conversation features that keep you safe. WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger are very safe too. How do I stay safe while using Zoom? Currently, when you create a Zoom meeting, the link and password are present in the invite that's sent to participants. This means that anyone who has access to that link can join your meeting immediately. And if the meeting ID ever becomes public, anyone with the ID can enter your chat. We recommend setting up a unique ID and password. You should also check the box that says "Require a password." That way, anyone who tries to access the meeting needs to input your password. Can I save conversations on Facebook Messenger? You can download and print all of your Facebook Messenger conversation histories. You can go to facebook.com and log into your account. From there, you can navigate to the Settings menu. Click on a tab called Your Facebook Information. From here, you can access and download your information. You can select Messages and download the file containing your message history. How do I create a group chat on Skype? To create a group chat, you would select the New Chat icon, which is a plus sign. From there, you can select New Group Chat from the list. You will be prompted to name the group, which is required to proceed. Click on the right arrow icon next to Create Your Group Chat. You can now start adding contacts from your list or simply search for them. You can add as many contacts as you wish. Can I add filters on FaceTime? If you have an iPhone 7 or later, you can add filters to FaceTime. There is a small star icon that says Effects when you are on a FaceTime call. When you tap on the icon, more will pop up. You'll want to tap on the icon with multicolored stacking circles. This will enable filters for you to choose from.
Hello again. This is Matt with GroovyTek. Thank you for attending this webinar. We greatly appreciate your time. Please know that we are here to assist you in any way we can, and we will be sending you follow-up materials related to the topics covered, which people tend to find quite handy. If you would like to work one-on-one with a technology trainer, simply call our office and our customer care team will be able to help you with that process. Thank you again for your time today, and as always, stay groovy.